Hi everyone, I hope you're keeping safe and well during the coronavirus outbreak. My name is Salma Zulfiqar. I'm an artist and an activist. And today I'm going to be doing this special ARTconnects tutorial to help you create your own artwork to be submitted online for a very special exhibition on the Migrant Help website. Now, ARTconnects is a project that I started a few years ago to help migrants and refugees better connect with their communities and to bring them closer together and help share culture, art, and conversation, helping to find common ground. The idea is to promote peace in communities and tolerance and acceptance, and also to empower those people who are more vulnerable, girls and women in particular. Today, the tutorial is going to focus on a special theme. Now, the theme for Refugee Week for this special exhibition is Imagine. So what we'd like you to do is create your own artwork showing your dreams and your aspirations. And then we will feature it on the website as a special exhibition to mark Refugee Week. So let's get started. What are you going to use for your artwork? Well, the first thing you need is something to draw on. Now, with the corona crisis, we obviously can't get to the shops. A lot of them are closed. A lot of the art shops are closed. You might be able to get something online, but I think everyone might have this, just a plain piece of paper, A4, basic, normal piece of paper that you can draw on. If you're feeling a bit more adventurous, you can try a piece of card if you can get your hands on it. Got here an A4 piece of coloured card, or even a bigger size card if you want to create a bigger image. So just getting your hands on a piece of paper or a piece of card to start with. And then what you need after that is a pencil. Now try and find a pencil that's quite soft and one that you can easily sort of rub out. So these are pencils that you can use for drawing, and you can get them, most people have got a pencil at home, 2 HB, 2.5 HB, something that isn't too dark or too heavy when you use it to draw with, so that you can easily rub it out afterwards. Let me show you a little demonstration of what I'm talking about. This is a darker pencil, and this is a lighter pencil. You can see the difference there. So when I come to rub it out, there's still a heavy imprint there for the darker pencil. But for the lighter pencil, it's much easier to get rid of the lines. Now, before you sit down to draw your picture, we're going to do a bit of brainstorming, and this will help you identify exactly what your dream is. So on this paper, I'm going to draw a little dream brainstorming bubble. And inside this, we're going to look at keywords that represent your dream. One of the things that I think a lot of people that I work with want to focus on is their education. So I'm just going to write that in here. And what is it you want to do? Do you want to go to university? What type of degree do you want? Why not aim a bit higher and go for a master's? What else is important? Well, one of the next important things that I think a lot of the people that I work with are looking for is a job. What type of job are you looking for? How about being a champion athlete? Now, many people are living in temporary accommodation, so home is also important. Do you want to own your own home? Are you dreaming of having a beautiful garden? This brainstorming bubble will help you identify what kind of dreams you want to happen in your life. So once you've done your brainstorming on paper, it's time to look at what kind of images you're going to create. And there are different ways that you can do this. The first way that I would suggest is looking on the internet. It's simple. Just use Google and look at the type of images that you want to represent. It's always easy to start with images that are silhouette type because they're easier to replicate and draw. So here's some images to give you some ideas about what you could draw, along with some inspiration with some artwork that I created with some women who also shared their ambitions and their dreams. So let's look at what represents education. What can we find that represents education? There are some images, some books, or maybe your graduation ceremony. Here we go, got lots of images here. Got this, have a look at this one. This is a fashion designer. When you're creating your dream picture, think about telling a story. For example, this one is telling the story about a young refugee who becomes a top chef in one of the country's top hotels. So once you've actually drawn your picture, what you need to do then is go out around it with a marker pen or a felt tip pen to make it a bit more of a definitive shape. So obviously, use what you've got at home, or I'm sure you can find some felt tip pens in the supermarket or in your pencil case. So what you can do is go over the image with a felt tip pen to make it into the shape that you want to see. So once you've created the outline of your picture with the marker pen or the felt pen, it's time to colour in. So I'm going to show you some examples of what you can use. These are some pens that I love using. They're brush pens and they've actually got a bit of paint or colour inside them. And at the end, unlike a felt tip pen, it's actually a brush which you can paint with. Now these ones are watercolour and you can throw some water on top and dilute the paint and it gives a really nice effect. There's also, of course, the traditional paints that you can pick up probably in the supermarket as well. I've got a range here, different colours, red, yellow, blue and white. Primary colours. Why do we use primary colours? Because we can make them into different colours. So for example, if you mix the red and the yellow, you get orange. If you mix the blue and the white, you get a pale blue. If you mix the blue and the yellow, you get green. So it's handy to have a bit of each of these colours so that you can mix them and make them into different colours.